But you're basically saying you like blockchain because it's basically a public ledger, and it allows everybody to see everything that's going on, and you can check it. Similar to, I guess you could with, a checkbook in an old school bank where there was a gold on deposit. So you're not against blockchain per se, as long as it has something real as an asset behind it. And that would be gold in this case.
Yes, I mean, that would be an improvement, making gold more convenient to use.
Because that's the big argument.
More suited for the digital age is just to use a blockchain to make gold more efficient. But ultimately, the monetary standard has to stay the same. You can't just reinvent gold and say, oh, forget about gold. We're going to say Bitcoin is gold. Bitcoin is not gold. It doesn't have any of the physical properties that gold has. So you can't use Bitcoin to make jewelry. You can't use Bitcoin to conduct electricity. So you can't replace gold with Bitcoin. And so
you can use NFTs
it's not going to be able to be money.
You can use NFTs to make jewelry now. Of course,
not really.
Well, Tiffany says you can, but yeah, I see your point. Well, your good buddy Michael Saylor, his chief argument against gold is that to move it, you have to put it on a freight train and move it across the country. He'll be here in a few weeks. I know the debate between you two we're still waiting for, but that's his main drawback against gold is that you can't move it.
Well, first of all, most people will never own enough gold that you need a freight train to move it.
Okay.
I mean, most people won't be able to afford enough gold to fill up a shoebox. And so you could easily move all your gold. You don't need a freight train. I mean, maybe Michael Saylor is so rich that he needs a whole freight train to cart around.
How heavy
gold.
is $1 billion worth of gold? You probably know.
I don't know.
Okay. Is that a truckload full?
I've never held $1 billion worth of gold, but $1 million worth of gold is very light. I mean, again, you can put it in a briefcase and walk around it. I mean, you might not, So I think that is not a valid reason to oppose gold, and certainly, that didn't stop gold from functioning as money, 100 years ago, or 200 years ago, or 300 years ago. It worked just fine, despite the fact that, if you had that much of it, it was difficult to move. And, we didn't even have freight trains. Gold was money, before we had engines. I mean, they were able to cart it around in a horse and buggy. And if you couldn't say, hey, gold is too heavy for a horse to pull, I mean, clearly, the argument might have had more validity back then than it does now. That's just a bunch of nonsense. And pretty much everything that comes out of Saylor's mouth when it comes to Bitcoin or gold is a bunch of nonsense. That's why the guy doesn't want to debate me, because I expose, all the nonsense that he says about Bitcoin and about gold. Look, he talks his book. He owns a bunch of Bitcoin, and he got to convince other people to buy it. And so, he has to say whatever crazy stuff comes to his mind in order to convince people to overpay for Bitcoin and not buy gold.
Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.